Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. We have released our July drop. We have the Liverpool Originals t-shirts, along with the We've Conquered All of Europe t-shirts. Do browse the new collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copyclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, just a quick one before we do get into today's video. I just want to say a big thank you for supporting the channel as we've gone into the summer transfer window. I really do appreciate it, and I don't take the support for granted. If you haven't already subscribed, please do consider doing so. Hit that big red button, and in return, we'll keep you on the straight and narrow with everything in regards to Liverpool Football Club this summer. Our goal is 50,000 subscribers by the end of July. In today's video, guys, we have got some massive Liverpool transfer news. We're going to be discussing Thiago. We're going to be discussing a bit more on Jurgen Henderson. We're going to be discussing Romeo Lavia and all of the rest of it and a bit more. So, as I said, let's start first and foremost with what we said this morning, a bit of a recap. Basically, this morning we stated that Liverpool were no longer in for Nice midfielder Thuram, and that the club had made a major U-turn on their pursuit. For as long as I can remember at the start of this transfer window, Liverpool have been constantly linked with Thuram, and that was completely true. However, as I said, David Ornstein has came out this morning and said that the club were no longer interested in the player and they were no longer going to be pursuing that target after the acquisition of Dominik Szoboszlai. Basically, Liverpool do feel like they are similar players and Dominik Szoboszlai is the better version, the more expensive version, and as I said, they feel that they no longer need to get Thuram. Liverpool's next priority now is, of course, getting a defensive midfielder, and that's where Romeo Lavia comes in. Romeo Lavia, again, is another player that has been constantly linked to the football club over the sort of last couple of weeks, and there has been major updates with regards to him from very reputable sources, Paul Joyce and Fabrizio Romano, stating that the club are set to make a move for him. So let's go through what Fabrizio Romano said first, and that is what he said is Liverpool have been in contact now with the agents of Lavia for 2 weeks. Sources now expect Liverpool to open talks with Southampton very soon. They do face competition from Arsenal and Chelsea, however, Liverpool at the moment are leading the race. Paul Joyce said Liverpool are weighing up whether to make an approach for Southampton's 19-year-old defensive midfielder, Romeo Lavia. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Romeo Lavia will likely be the third and final acquisition of the summer transfer window in regards to the midfield area, and then the club's attention will of course turn to the centre-back position, and then after that I'm not sure how many players will come in through the door, or if any more players will come in through the door. However, the club may need to bring in another midfielder if this news emerges and materialises, and that's with regards to Thiago. Apparently, according to David Ornstein, according to Paul Joyce, Thiago is attracting interest from foreign clubs, including those in Saudi Arabia. Though Liverpool have yet to receive an official bid for the midfielder, the Spain international has a year running on his contract and is scheduled to return to club when a pre-season training begins at the weekend. Apparently, Liverpool would, or Jurgen Klopp does want to have Thiago on board for the upcoming campaign. However, isn't going to be offering the player a contract come the expiry of his contract. And as I said, to that end, we'll listen to offers for him this summer should an offer be of a lot of value. Apparently, David Ornstein said that Thiago had rejected formal offers from Saudi Arabia in recent weeks. Proposals was to the 32-year-old's camp, so it wasn't actually to the club, it was just to his inner circle. Nothing to Liverpool yet, though. Despite his contract ending in 2024, midfielder expected to stay at Liverpool as things stand. But as I said, there's a lot of different moving parts with regards to this one because we know what the Saudi money is like. Yes, Thiago is likely to stay for the summer, but of course, the club will listen to offers if a big money fee comes in for Thiago this transfer window. And if Thiago was to leave, then Liverpool will then need to bring in a fourth midfielder this summer. But at the time of recording, as I say, it looks as though it's just going to be Romeo Lavia next, and that will be done for Liverpool's midfield revamp unless, as I say, Thiago goes as well. Yesterday, obviously this morning as well, there was a report stating that Jordan Henderson had emerged as a target for Steven Gerrard's Al Ettifaq. Of course, this is usually normal. I'm not sure how true this is. Yeah, there are some decent reputable journalists reporting on this story, but whether that materializes, I can't see it happening. But over the last sort of 24 hours, as it would normally, he is going to be linked with former players from his former clubs. There's some reports of him being linked to James Tavernier of Rangers. I've sort of seen the Jordan Henderson with Liverpool, and then I've seen the Felipe Coutinho from the Aston Villa. So it's usually normal that he's going to be linked with a player from each of those clubs from his previous, from his history. So I don't think that one will ever materialise. I just think it's just linking a name, the club, and his former club, basically, and trying to put a story together. So that's that with regards to the sort of transfer news in a nutshell. The final update I have got for you from Fabrizio Romano is with regards to Van der Ven. Van der Ven, again, is another player that I have reported to you extensively and a lot on this channel, and that he was at the top of Liverpool's transfer sort of priority list for the centre-back position. He had the sort of link with the Wolfsburg links with Jorge Schmadtke. Paul Joyce even came out and said that he was right at the top. But as I said, now it does seem that he will be signing for Tottenham Hotspur this summer transfer window, according to Fabrizio Romano after his latest update. Basically, he's told the Wolfsburg camp that he has a strong desire to join Spurs. Negotiations are still underway between Tottenham and Wolfsburg. He's among their top targets. And as I said, the contract is being offered, and Tottenham are confident, and the player wants that move to Spurs. So that means that Liverpool will now be pursuing a different centre-back target. Again, whether I could probably do a video tomorrow investigating where Liverpool centre-back's going to be coming from, or which one they're going to be going for. Maybe have a look, try and dig deep for a shortlist. But I don't know who the club are going to be going for now that that one is done. But we can tell that Liverpool's transfer priority now is a defensive midfielder. It's going to be Romeo Lavia next through the door. And then, of course, that's it really. That's all I've got for you until a centre back target emerges. Then that'll be the next transfer update I have for you. Maybe a few outgoings that happen over the next couple of days. There's a Nat Phillips situation to report on. Feyenoord Rotterdam very much in the driving seat for his signature. Liverpool willing to let him go for a £10 million fee this summer. So yeah, the next bit of movement on the transfer front could be outgoings after the acquisition of Romeo Lavia. But that's all I've got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. But do let me know the thoughts on the centre-back position. Who do you think the club should sign at centre-back? As I said, let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copyclothing.com. Thank you guys, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.